Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is certainly one of the more modern, more high-tech arenas around Europe. It is the Veltins Arena. So off we go then. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. Hoists it high. Done very well to intervene. It's a throw in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Toni Kroos. Royce. Good ball. Mario Gomez. And it's Fekir. Has he picked him out? He's got away. Mbappe. Can he deliver? Surely. Draxler. Could move up a gear here. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Sidibe tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Right through the middle. Now it's Mario Gomez going through. The shot's on! It's come back out! Goal! Germany! Lloris reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting...
Shapes the shoots! He scores! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Germany are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Germany get themselves a two-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Toni Kroos tries lifting it over. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but... Well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Hit long and direct. It's a loose ball. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kroos. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Fekir. He's left his man. Dembele. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. That is Conte. Chance to shoot. Shoots! They've scored! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Chance to break. Kante hits that long. Goretzka plays it forward. Drexler. Royce spreads it towards the left. Flags up.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Kroos brings the ball forward. Royce clips one through. Surely a shot. Gomez.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rami goes looking. And it's Fekir. He's got away. Mbappe, he's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper...
And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Defenders on the back foot. Goretzka. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Germany have it back and they can go again. Can he finish? Tries to dink it in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Germany looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Kroos! Aimed long and direct. Needed a better pass there. Kimmich. Pogba. Drexler. Now it's Royce. Now it's Mario. It's Gomez! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Mario Gomez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Conte. Looks to thread it through. And he's there to cut it out. He'll have a dip! Conte. A real chance to break. Fekir. He's through, now is he in?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Mario Gomez. Fekir, who's made his mark on this game, plays it out to the wing. Going through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pogba. Mbappe looks to dink one in. Pogba. Goalkeeper's ball. Breaks on here. And it's Pogba. Real chance! Hummels goes looking. And this could be a German counter. Sidibe cuts it out. Loose, who's getting there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the flag's up. Changes here, from both sides in fact.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Into the channel. Mbappe! Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Mbappe probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Mesut Ozil. Here it comes. Kadira. Royce. Gets flagged offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
And it's Lamar.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's come loose.
Germany showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Royce. Royce tries to get it forward quickly.
Germany merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Back to the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection It has finished all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beckley. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. And already we're underway here. And he's cut it out. Dembele. Header! He's delivered all right!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Vidal. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to dink it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Vidal. Oh, really good feet from him. Jordi Alba gets into some space. Oh, great ball, now the shot! And it's Rakitic. Busquets gets into the right position to intercept. Dembele. Has he picked him out?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Vidal. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Messi gets it, and now what? Vidal. He's on a run down the left wing. Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out. Messi. Luis Suarez. Can he score? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Messi. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Dembele. Oh, they can break here. Roberto gets it back. Jordi Alba goes looking. Now it's Messi. Coutinho. Rakitic. Can he find a fit? Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Sergio Busquets. Piqué battles to win it back. And it's Rakitic. Messi. Messi hits it! Oh, taken with style! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi. A chance to play it in. Aimed long and direct. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Messi quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Messi finds himself offside. Played into space out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Dembele. Vidal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Nelson Semedo. And it's Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Semedo is flagged offside.
Nelson Semedo probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Vidal. Lewis. Is it in? It's anyone's ball. He's looking to get there first. Rakitic. Dashing forward at pace. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's onside. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Vidal hits one! Oh, great save. Real class.
Vidal simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Out wide to the right. And he's there to cut it out. Now it's Messi. Dembele going for goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking to shoot! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he has a hit! And out to safety. And it's Dembele. Busquets cuts it out. Jordi Alba plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dembele gets flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Vidal. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Suarez beats the offside trap. Played out to the right. Messi looking to run onto it. Messi. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dembele pushes it out wide. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. He's got away. Oh, the ball's come loose. He is not one readily to admit defeat. A big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. And it's Rakitic. Roberto going through. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. He's had a go! And that is that. Barcelona puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Dembele. Now it's Messi. Messi is lifting it over. Now the breakaway. Well played, he saw that coming. Vidal. Oh, it's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Vidal. And it's Luis Suarez. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Luis Suarez. He's onside. Suarez has a go! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mario Gomez. Luis Suarez. Kroos goes looking. Cut out in the nick of time. Mesut Ozil, deftly done. Now the shot's on! Goal! Germany!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Germany themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out wide to the right. Mesut Ozil. Can he get the shot away? Aimed long and direct. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, you'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
And it's Royce. And it's Mario Gomez. Oh, it's Dembele. Chance to break. Kroos battles to win it back. Vidal. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sergio Busquets. Lobs it in gently. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Royce. Needed a better pass there. And it's Vidal. Luis Suarez. Looking to force his going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Time for a change in personnel. Looks to thread it through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Toni Kroos. That's a throw. Luis Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. Gets his foot in there. Breaks on here. Went in for a... And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. But ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Germany had Speaking of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mesut Ozil, there's a long ball. Now it's Mario Gomez.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Kroos gets it back. Now it's Mario Gomez. That's a decent ball. He's through, now is he in? Room for a... He'll have a dip! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's on a plate, and it has a swing at it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nelson Semedo. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball through needs to be good here. Mesut Ozil. Now it's Goretzka. Goretzka. And he's there to cut it out. Played out to the right. Looking to break out here. He's got away. Beautifully done. That's a throw. Ozil plays it forward. Sergio Busquets. Defenders on the back foot. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he's cut it out. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Germany just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Now the counter. Plays it long, well positioned to make that interception. Ozil, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Royce. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's Dembele. Luis Suarez.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Germany seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He's left his man.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Goretzka. He's gone for it. He has done it. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's 2 now without reply. Oh, good interception. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Played back in. Dinks one in. Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw-in.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Dembele, and the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now a chance to break. Mario Gomez. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is promising. Now it's Messi. Rakitic looking to run onto it. Barcelona could have here their final chance. Luis Suarez. Shot at goal! Oh, great save, real. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Germany claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Germany won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.